Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Izzat bin Isir. My matric number is G19A0058. I would like to present my final project entitled Reminiscence of Islamic and Malay Culture at Pasir, Kelantan. Holder of the Hollywood is the concept that has been used to interpreting the design framework and design idea. Why holder of the Hollywood? It is because the concept was created by characteristic of the Rehal. Holder of the Hollywood represent Pasir City, was one of Islamic city identity which value of Islamic education by using Rehal such as symbolic of the Islamic stand for Al-Quran. So we decided to divide the space and I was proposed at Dataran Air Malay. Dataran Air Malay has been potential to enhance design landscape that representing identity of Pasir Mas. So my concept at Dataran Air Malay is rejuvenating the ecological area at Dataran Air Malay. Rejuvenate can be known as renewing. This concept needs to be applied in this area because this area has a high ecological value in Pasir Mas. Which activity like this, it can give a nature appreciation to the community. Rejuvenating has the same characteristic of Rehal, which is providing support and renewing. Next, we move to the detailed plan. So we start at the main entrance. Number one is my main entrance. So visitors can sit and take a view at the viewing area for enjoy a beautiful scenery at the area. This viewing area are connected with the open plaza, so visitors can buy a food and a drink at the open plaza while walking around the park. Next, the visitors can walk into the second entrance to go to the floating restaurant and the boardwalk. At the second entrance, I provide a spiral curved pergola designed based on leg of the Rehal. Next, we move to the number 5, which has a floating restaurant. The main attraction in the middle of the park is the floating restaurant. The name of the floating restaurant is the Rehal restaurant. The restaurant was built based on the Rehal characteristic. The restaurant also have an open deck. Next, we move to the boardwalk. I propose a boardwalk that can attract many people, and the boardwalk have also a deck. The visitor can do some activities such as fishing, boating and photography at a deck. Next, we move to the second board, which is perspective. The main attraction in the middle of the park is a floating restaurant. The name of the floating restaurant is the Rehal restaurant. The restaurant was built based on the Rehal characteristic. The restaurant also has a deck that can create a beautiful view while customer enjoy a meal. The other attraction is a boardwalk. So we move to the first perspective, which is this area indicate the entrance before entering the park. Next perspective is this area show the viewing area and waiting area. The next perspective is this area indicate the main street and open plaza. Next perspective is my second entrance. This area show the spiral curved pergola designed based on leg of Rehal. Next perspective is this area show the boardwalk that can attract many people and also has a deck, can do some activities such as fishing, boating and photography. And last perspective, I show the floating restaurant called Rehal restaurant. The restaurant was built based on the Rehal characteristic, and it also have a beautiful view in the evening. Next, we move to the section and elevation. So this is my section AA. It has a second entrance, open plaza area and a viewing area. This area indicates the main street near to the open plaza. It also serves as an area for selling and buying items such as food and a drink. Next section and elevation is my section BB. It has a main entrance, boardwalk and the Rehal restaurant. This section show a second design, which is a boardwalk. It will be one of the recreational place for the resident of Pasir Mas. Thank you.